An orphan boy, and the world's most powerful watch brand, Rolex. 1893. A small town in Germany. A 12-year-old boy, named Hans Wilsdorf. Our day changed our lives. Uski ma bap dano indical karge. A young age, and the weight of the world on his head. Relatives sold him Walid's business. He was sent to boarding school. Everything was looking bleak. And here there was a small light. Watches. Hourglass not done a small hobby, which became a gin. At boarding school, he had a friend from Switzerland. He kept telling us about the Swiss watchmaking industry. Every story sets Hans' heart on fire. He understood. This is my world. At the age of 19, in 1900, Hans left Germany for Switzerland. Wan Yusei et Company, main job mill guy. He checks the accuracy of more than 100 watches every day. Think. Every day for hours, he watches one thing time. This is where his obsession began. Who can make the perfect watch? Lost everything on the trip. 1903. Hans was moving to London. He had 3,300 German gold marks, which was his parents' inheritance. During the trip, that money was stolen. All gone. Zero again. But this time he did not go broke. How he said, "The money was gone, but my vision was not gone." Office building first business, 1905. A sales and marketing job in London. Von noticed something very interesting. Companies were making fancy and decorative watches. Lecken's customers wanted simple, accurate, durable watches. At the age of 24, he took a risk. He and his brother-in-law formed the company in 1905, Wilsdorf and Davis. Their first product was the Portfolio pocket watch, and it was a hit. But Hans's vision is not limited to pocket watches. Predicted the future. Usn predicted. Wristwatches are the future. We think that wristwatches are for surfers. But Hans didn't use a smart trick. In the UK, the bracelets were invented. So he launched watches with gold and silver straps. And no, not wristwatches. Bracelet watches, he said. There was a change in perception. Demand was high. Fire a name that would always resonate. Hans wanted a unique name. Short, catchy, easy in every language. Tried more than 100 names. And then one day, a name resonated in his venom. Watch Rolex. In 1908, it trademarked the name. No one sees the wedding time with us. This name would become a symbol of luxury. World War I. Everything shaken again. War begins. British government imposes 33% export tax. Rolex prices drop 33% overnight. Sales crash. Crisis again. Hans moves company to Switzerland. Name the company. Rolex Watch Company Limited. The market crashed. But Hans saw a new trend. Crossed-sword soldiers needed time. Soldiers in war needed accurate time for coordination. Pocket watches were not practical. So Rolex launched. Trench watches. Sturdy body. Unbreakable glass. Shining hands. Rolexes started to appear in soldiers' hands. Logan saw heroes and adopted wristwatches. Hans's prediction came true. 1926. The greatest invention. Problem. Wristwatches were damaged by dust and water. Hans decided, I will make the world's first waterproof watch. Result? Rolex Oyster. Screw-down case. Rubber seals. Submarine-like rigid system. Like an oyster shell is sealed in water. Visa Hello. This watch was safe underwater. Waterwave, the most powerful marketing stunt. Hans made British swimmer. Mercedes Glitz. His brand ambassador. Usn tried to swim the English Channel. After seeing the Rolex Oyster. Wow, she couldn't cross the entire channel. But the watch ran perfectly. The next day, an advertisement appeared in the... Then came the automatic revolution. We had to wind our timepieces every 2 days. If the crown wasn't closed properly, water seeped in. Hans Salon did the research and created the perpetual rotor. The watch was self-winding with the movement of the wrist. The result? The Rolex Oyster Perpetual. Now the watch was literally self-winding. Spiral calendar 1945, another revolution. Launched on the occasion of the 40th anniversary. The Rolex Datejust. The world's first automatic watch. That also showed the date. The date looked small. Hans magnifying lens added Kia. Easy solution. Huge impact. Extreme performance brand. 1953, Rolex Explorer. For mountaineers. 1955, GMT Master. For pilots. 1960, Deep Sea Special. Tested to the depths of the sea. Be it Mount Everest or the depths of the ocean. Rolex used to survive everywhere. Luxury could be a cud mill guy. Dove 1960, the end of a journey. At the age of 79, Hans Wilsdorf passed away, but he left behind one thing. A brand that doesn't tell surf time. It became a symbol of success. What is the most important lesson of the story? Poverty is not permanent. Crisis does not end. Vision is the most powerful asset. A 12-year-old orphan boy, whose money was stolen during a trip. He taught the world. Time changes everything. Write what controls time. Wow, it makes history. And his name was Hans Wilsdorf. And our legacy is Rolex watch.